This is the foundation coming at you with my Cowboys versus Redskins video. You know who I'm rolling with. Come on. But yeah, this might, this being a Thanksgiving, this is the first game, first not game, but first Thanksgiving game I get to watch live in over 20 years. Ever since high school, because, I've always had a job where, I had to work on holidays. So working all this time and all that. I think the closest game I got to watch live was not this recent one with against the Raiders, the one before that, when they had Asamoah, and we basically dominate the game. But was fun to watch, and all that, because one of my friends is a Raiders fan, and me and him was kind of going back and forth. But anyway, how more exciting is it too that it's against the Redskins? I love this rivalry. I can't stand the Redskins, but and there's a lot of things. I'll get to in a minute, because somebody asked me if I was going to do another story. And I guess, I was going back, I was like, I think I told all my stories already about the Redskins. But, then I went back, I was like, oh yeah, I can do this. In 2013, if you saw my Packers video, I was telling about, that was the first game I went to was against the Packers. And, I don't know if everybody can understand what I mean, but, we lost the game. But having so much excitement just to see my team live again, was so fun to see. And then got to do with the Star Sports Tours, we got to tour this stadium the next day, and on top of that, we got to run around on the field, and acting like little kids, running around the field, so fun, so. It didn't catch up with me then, and then so my friend lives in Vegas, so we went back to Vegas. Had another week of vacation. Want to party up a little bit more, but also and then the next week we faced the Redskins, and I was kind of I was kind of like I'm gonna bet on this game, and so I did, and and I'm not a big gambler. And I guess, when Klutz fumbled that ball, this is the first time, first time I came that close. I kind of lost interest in watching the game, when I was younger, cause when the Cowboys was losing. But this is the first time, when I went to a bar or anything like that, where I wanted to walk out of the bar because I was that mad. But anyway, I was like, screw it, I'll stick around, and it ended up being a great game. The pass to Terrence Williams, the touchdown to Dez, and also that last minute, that fiasco with Murray running around, which drove me absolutely insane. And then Romo, on top of that, having that hurt back and stuff like that, and throwing that game-winning touchdown. I was like, yeah. And so take us to today, and what's so exciting about this game too is that our division is so tight, and we only have one loss, and and it's still right there, it can change, there's a lot of games left, and it can change at any moment, and and this kind of brings me back to the days of in the early, late 80s, early 90s, like that, when our division won 4 Super Bowls in a row. We won 2 of them. but anyway, so we, and having said that, the Cowboys, and both Cowboys and Redskins are both very much better teams now than what they played the last time. Redskins gonna say is Kirk Cousins, if he never missed those passes deep and all that, we would have beat us. Kirk Cousins never threw the interception. And likewise, Cowboys fans will come right back and say, well, we never, and sorry, go back to the Redskins real quick. if the guy never get injured, that huge nose tackle, and then Baker and all that. And Cowboys, we can come right back and say, well, it was only Dez and Zeke's second game. D-Law wasn't playing. If Zeke never fumbled the ball, who knows if that was a play, more of a great play by Norman than Zeke just fumbling the ball. It was just a greatly timed play by them. And Jason Garrett going for the onside kick. There's a lot of factors. And then now it's like, well, Mo is not there, but then Skandrick is more healthy. Church is not there, who made the play of the game. Wilcox is much better, a much improved player. But then both teams, again, like I said, both teams are very much improved. If we can win this, if we can win this game, and then that's gonna have us not only this sweeping the Redskins, it's gonna give us a third, our third division win. So that's gonna, and having the Redskins beating the Giants and the Eagles, that's gonna give us a better tiebreaker scenarios. And then this time around, we gotta really make sure that when we drive the ball and all that, I know everybody talking about, okay, the easiest thing is, okay, Kirk Cousins is playing hot right now, keep him off the field, but we gotta score touchdowns too to put added pressure. If we just hold on to the ball, he's not gonna feel the pressure to try to make plays, or the other players to try to make plays and all that. If we gotta execute touchdowns, when we drive those length of the fields, we gotta execute touchdowns. Zeke, again, like I said, Zeke is a much better runner. Having a short week against a physical team, I look for Alfred Morris and Dan Stonebar to have a key role in this game. I don't know if I doubt that Darren McFadden is going to be activated for this game. It's only 2 days, there's no way. Dez, in recent, the last 2 weeks, he's seen a much more better chemistry between him and Dak. But I know Norman's going to follow him around, so, Terrence Williams, he didn't get not even targeted the last game. So if he can get some passes going, or Butler, and especially Beasley and Within, getting involved and stuff like that. Our defense has got to stay true to what they've been doing. Make them try to make, don't give up the big plays, and make Kirk Cousins and the offense, try to drive the length of the field and execute the way we do, and stuff like that. They're capable, but their offense is just more very big plate oriented, and then if our defense can continue to, maybe allow the yardage, but at the same time, not letting them in the end zone, which we've been very good at that. So, having all that being said, that's how we're gonna win this game. Oh man. I cannot wait for this one. Man. I hope we win because, having the day off, I mean, I couldn't get paid holiday pay anyway, but, I could have double if I was working. But anyway, that's how tight this division is. But, I say rambling already. Mahalo for watching. Aliola boys, go Cowboys.